10 years ago, intelligence mattered a lot. Today, speed, adaptability, and emotional control matter more.
Psychology shows something surprising. The more intelligent you are, the easier it is to delay action.
All right, let me ask you a quick question. Have you ever really noticed this? Think about it. The smartest student from your class probably isn't the most successful person you know today, right? The person who always scored the highest marks isn't necessarily the richest or the happiest or the most respected. And sometimes, and this is the crazy part, people who were just kind of average in their studies are now way ahead in life. So that brings us to the big question. If intelligence is so powerful, why doesn't it all by itself create success? Today, we're going to break that illusion wide open. And not with some fluffy motivation or fake positivity. Nope, we're going to do it with psychology, with mental models, and with some real-world truth. I mean, from childhood, it's drilled into our heads that being smart is the ticket to success. But here's the thing, life isn't an exam. School, it rewards things like memory, speed, and just getting the correct answers. Life, on the other hand, it rewards your decisions, your consistency, and your emotional strength. And that disconnect, that's exactly why so many intelligent people feel completely lost later on.
They feel like they did everything right, followed all the rules, and yet the results just don't match their expectations. And it's because they've misunderstood something fundamental. Intelligence is not the whole game. It's just one piece of the game.
So if intelligence is just one piece of the puzzle, what's really holding smart people back? Well, it often comes down to this one brutal truth. Thinking is not progress. You see, a lot of highly intelligent people, they analyze things way too much. They're always waiting for this perfect moment of clarity that never actually comes. And they're terrified of making the wrong move. So they get stuck in what's called analysis paralysis. Smart people often suffer from overthinking, self-doubt, and this deep fear of failure. And why is that? It's because their brains can see too many possibilities. They're constantly imagining, what if this fails? What are people going to think? What if I choose the wrong path? And so they delay. But life absolutely punishes delay. And in the meantime, while they're thinking someone maybe a little less book smart just takes action. They make mistakes, for sure, but they learn fast and they improve. And slowly but surely, they pass right by them. Success doesn't reward the best thinker, it rewards the fastest learner, and that learning comes through action. Remember this, clarity comes after action, not before it.
Okay, so if overthinking is the trap, what's the escape? It's something that is so often underrated, discipline.
And by discipline, I mean doing the boring work. It's about showing up on the bad days. It's about continuing even when you have zero motivation. You know, most successful people aren't brilliant geniuses. They're just incredibly consistent. They win because they put in the work daily, they improve slowly, and they don't quit early.
You can think of it like this. Intelligence helps you start, but it's discipline that helps you finish.
And we have to remember, life is emotional. You're gonna face rejection. You're gonna fail. You'll get criticism. You're gonna feel stress. And a high IQ doesn't help you with any of that. But you know what does? Emotional intelligence. So many people fail, and it's not because they lack intelligence. It's because they take things too personally. They can't handle rejection, they get angry easily, or they just lose focus under pressure. Your ability to manage your emotions is what decides how far your intelligence can actually take you. Now let's look at the external barriers that can hold smart people back. And the first one is the comfort zone. It's so easy to get stuck in that cycle of just learning, watching videos, reading books, making plans, because it feels really productive. But without execution, learning just becomes entertainment. Meanwhile, other people, they start before they feel ready. They learn while they're moving, and they improve out in public. Real growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Comfort protects your ego, but it's discomfort that builds success. And another thing, let's just be honest. Success is a people game. Opportunities really come through communication, through networking, and through your relationships. You could have the absolute best idea in the world, but if you can't explain it, if you can't sell it, and if you can't collaborate with others on it, it just dies. An average idea that's well communicated will beat a brilliant idea that nobody understands every single time. So let's put it all together. What's the real formula for success? It is not just about being smart. In fact, smart people often quit early because they expect fast results and they're just not used to failure. But life, well, it isn't designed for instant rewards.
The real advantage, the secret weapon, isn't your intelligence. It's your ability to stay in the game when other people quit. Persistence, that's what compounds quietly.
So let's simplify everything down. Success equals intelligence times action, times discipline, times emotional control, times time. If you remove any one of those, the results just collapse. Intelligence, all by itself, is powerless.
So if you're thinking, I'm intelligent, but my life just isn't working, then you need to understand this. You don't need to be smarter. You need to act faster, stay longer, feel less. You need to build discipline and control your emotions. Intelligence is just a tool. Discipline, that's the engine. Emotional control is the steering wheel, and consistency is what decides your destination.
Because in the end, intelligence is common. Execution, now that is rare.